Hi everyone, good afternoon. Thank you for that introduction and thank you to Laguna State Polytechnic University and Stackleague for inviting me and having me for today's session. So we're going to learn about harnessing IT skills, exploring the bigger picture. So as introduced, ayan, I just graduated college 3 weeks ago. I took up computer science and I'm currently working as a technical community manager of Education PH and the technical support agent of PAR Technology. So later I'll also introduce more about education.ph. While on the other hand, PAR Technology, I work for a restaurant technology company based in New York. I was also a former application analyst and social media specialist. Currently, an Angel Hack ambassador, public speaker. I do public speaking in universities and tech companies. I'm also a content creator and mentor. And before I begin with our scope of topic for today, I just want to ask, I always ask this whenever I do a talk. Bakit kayo nag-IT? Bakit ka nag-information technology? Bakit mo kinuha ang computer science, information systems, computer engineering? Dahil ba di mo alam kung ano yung pipiliin mo, wala kang choice, pinilit ka ng magulang mo? Just leave it in the chat. Ayan, if pag I look back on this session, this recording, I'll check those messages or comments niyo guys and see. And follow-up question, why did you choose to pursue a college degree specifically in technology? Dahil ba nalaman nyo na in demand siya, malaki ang kita? So later we're going to talk about that kung totoo nga ba na in demand at malaki ang kita sa IT industry. So just leave it in the chat. I'm interested to know the reason why you choose a degree or program in information technology. Ayan. And kung hindi mo alam kung bakit mo pinili or napilitan ka, it's okay. Ako natutunan ko na kung ano yung gusto kong career sa technology no third year college na ako. So it's alright if hindi mo pa alam, just continue to explore more skills and technology. And from there, makikita nyo kung ano ba talaga yung hilig nyo or sa tingin nyo para sa inyo. Ayan. So, please bear with me. Minsan mabilis magsalita si Atcha, pero I'm going to break it down step by step for you guys in our session for today. So, where to begin in identifying the skills in IT? So, we have three subtopics for today. We have here, of course, alamin natin ano ba ang skills? What are the different types of skills? So, ano nga ba ang pinagkaiba ng soft and hard skills? Ayan. Number 2, we're going to learn how to get started in technology. Pag natutunan na natin kung ano yung skills na dapat na meron tayo or magkaroon tayo, dito naman natin matututunan kung paano tayo magsisimula to build our foundations, practice them, and apply them, and take action on how we're going to get a career or a profession or be a professional in the tech industry, even as a student. So that's possible. I'm going to guide you on how you can start your career kahit estudyante pa lang kayo. And of course, lastly, the bigger picture. Graduating college, it doesn't end there. There are a lot of learning curves or mga obstacles that we're going to face when we're starting fresh graduate, getting a career, building our portfolio, and I'm going to help you how you can explore more opportunities in technology. Ayan. So let's get started. So first, it's all about skills. Paano ka nga ba makakakuha ng job or career if you don't have the skills na required from you? And, di ba, commonly na nakikita nyo na merong mga job posting na fresh graduate pero kailangan may 5 years experience. So, that may be possible to some, aga pa lang or bata pa lang nag-work na sila sa industry. Pero if we're going to look practicality-wise or into the bigger picture, hindi siya common. And syempre, as students, ang priority natin, ang pag-aaral natin. That's why, as students, dun tayo nakafocus on exploring different mga different topics about technology, and then from there we practice, and then after that we take action on how we're going to use yung knowledge na natutunan natin or binigay sa atin. So skills, there are two different types of skills. We have hard skills and soft skills. And ano nga ba yung pinagkaiba nila sa isa't isa? So itong hard skills, ito yung commonly, to make it short and simpler for you guys, is ito yung mga abilities na natututunan natin sa school or sa job. So yung mga tinuturo ko sa mga universities and companies, some of them are based from what is already taught sa university namin, but majority are based from my experiences sa job, sa mga roles na na-experience ko as a social media specialist, application analyst, technical community manager, and IT support. So, lahat yon inaaral ko lang din, and I'm very happy na I am given the opportunity to share them, to also help people learn more about it as easy as and efficient as it can be. So, yun yung hard skills, more on the ability na tinuturo sa atin from our mentors, from our professors, and more professionals outside the university. And second, soft skills. Ito naman ay mga traits na that enables us to be more professional, to be more ethical, ayan, to be more punctual. Ito yung more on like work ethic, organizational skills, and how we can communicate properly, collaborate, interact with other people, and also become a good leader and mentor. So, kung mapapansin nyo, sa school pa lang, if you're joining organizations, kailangan mo ng resume, and naka-breakdown yun kung alin yung mga technical skills mo and ano yung mga soft skills mo. So doon makikita ng mga hiring managers or recruiters na eto dito ka pala skilled. It's not always na ang tinitignan ng mga recruiter or hiring managers yung technical skills mo lang. You should also be equipped with soft skills. There should be a balance of both. Hindi lang hard skills or hindi lang soft skills. So today, we're going to identify ano ba yung mga in-demand na IT skills this year. So according to CompTIA, ito yung mga in-demand na skills, hard skills specifically sa IT. Ayan, so let's start with networking. Hindi ito yung kung open-minded ka ba. Hindi. Ito ang networking is one of the main skills when it comes to infrastructure in the IT field, where networking, you've already tinuro na to sa inyo for sure. Dito, nakasalalay on how computers communicate and work with one another, how they transfer data, speed, efficiency, connectivity, yun yung mga common terms, mga topology, ayan siya. And networking, everything that we do in technology, it starts with network, how they're connected and interrelated with one another. Siyempre, para mas mapabilis yung data processing natin. And this is one of the many things na important na matutunan if you want to pursue a career in technology. Ayan. Dito nyo matutunan how the internet works, how things are connected with one another, the difference from switch and router. Yun siya yung mga things involved with networking. Next is cloud computing. Ito naman, since given the pandemic, majority of mga professions is remote work na, and madami ng demand din for cloud computing. Ito ay importante because dito how we are able to be equipped with the skills in configuration, deployment, and security management, and troubleshooting. Ayan. And this includes everything from end user support. Ayan, yung mga common terms na SaaS, software as a service. Dito natin ma-identify yung solutions para makapag-analyze, manage, and deploy cloud platforms such as Amazon Web Services. Ayan, and if you want to learn more, I'll share that with you later about cloud computing. Third, technical support. Ito ang pinakamahalaga at pinaka-foundational skill din na dapat yung matutunan. Ito yung ang tawag dito, ito yung ano yung term doon? Nakalimutan ko guys, wait lang. Yung entry level, ika nga, na position na pwede nyo makuha in the field of tech. Lalo na, especially for those who hindi pa rin nila na-identify kung ano yung gusto nilang career or specialization after they graduate, it's really recommendable to start your career in tech as in a help desk or in a technical support role. Why? So most people, minsan ang baba ng tingin nila sa mga technical support. Pero this is a really big role na madami kang matututunan. It really mahahasa yung skills mo when it comes to technology. And dito talaga commonly nagsisimula yung mga professionals or career shifters when it comes to IT. And dito, no matter what the career or career in tech na you shift into or you transfer into, lagi mo magagamit yung mga skills na matututunan mo sa technical support. Kasi nandito yung communication skills, how you interact with the customer, nandito yung networking, nandito yung mga other infrastructure skills, nandito yung security, how you handle and manage itong mga technologies, and also how you are able to explain it to other people na non-tech persons. It's really important. Technical support, I experienced this twice in 2 companies, and malaking advantage siya if you have a solid foundation of communication. Later, we'll exemplify on that. And next is programming languages. Of course, especially if you want to become a developer, a programmer, syempre, napaka-core na you at least know some programming languages. You don't need to know everything, pero you know some that is required on the role that is described to you. So commonly in-demand skills na nakikita ko right now are Python, Java, ayan, C++, JavaScript. In-demand siya. Ayan. And in any IT role, commonly, yun yung isa sa mga requirements talaga, foundational, web development skills. Ayan. And next is user experience. Kung ikaw naman ay more into UX, UI design, ayan, dito it's important on how you're going to show yung project, yung product, or yung program through the user and facing. Ayan. So this helps attract organizations to kung bakit dapat na magawa itong program nito, how it's going to be helpful for them, efficient for them, easy to navigate. So dito malaking bagay if you want to pursue a career in user experience design, meron ka, you know, how to reach or to communicate with your target audience. Kung users mo ba ay mga younger people or older people, visual design skills, ayan, coding, also included dito ang project management skills, and user experience. Next is machine learning. Ayan, isa na din to sa mga in-demand hard skills in technology. So dito, ang mga IT professionals may can have a background in either software engineering, systems design, if you have a background or if you have taking a major in computer science, ayan, more on theories, data structures and algorithm, automata theory, mga ganyan. So dito, it's more on data processing, data analysis dyan. Pasok siya sa machine learning. Ayan. So next, we have more. Next is quality assurance. Dito naman, they also use data analytics to identify issues and opportunities and products that are created by a factory or a business process. Dito, from the word itself, quality assurance, they make sure that the things and processes are done right. They avoid or they lessen or minimize errors and vulnerabilities. Next is mobile application skills. Dito naman ay they expand more to customer reach. They understand itong API or application programming interface development platforms, and also including itong mga naririnig yung terms, cross-platform app development frameworks na makakatulong sa IT specialists to develop mobile applications and of course create better and improve digital solutions. Ayan. Next is dito naman tayo sa mga cybersecurity or information security. Dito naman pasok ang risk analysis. Ito yung from the word itself then, assessment of risk and vulnerabilities na it's possible that can negatively impact an organization. Information security is a really important and integral part of any organization and company, especially kung wide scaling sila. And I've also experienced working in a startup company na wala pa silang IT, and napaka-importante na masimulan nila ang data or cybersecurity. So, and I was one of the people who spearheaded the team, and ang daming vulnerability, ang daming phishing na nangyayari. So it's really important to have a skill or foundational understanding when it comes to information security as future IT professionals. So common dyan, madami mga cybercrime. Dito natin matututunan or maiintindihan ang risk identification, analysis management, and of course, to help the organization protect sensitive data. And next is penetration testing. Ayan, this is a way to find the man. This is the action of finding vulnerabilities in your systems bago pa mangyari yung attack or bago pa makapasok ang isang cybercriminal sa inyong organization. So, ito yung considered as a defensive strategy, and meron ding offensive strategy when it comes to penetration testings. And both of them work together hand in hand to protect the organization in different ways. Ayan, next is data analytics. Dito naman, if you're into database, we have database administration. Ito naman ay isang hard skill to configure and maintain a database management system or pag-update ng database code. Ayan, this is how, in this type of skill, this is how you're able to manage all aspects of an organized database environment. So kung may foundational skills ka sa SQL, ayan, this is one of the standard programming languages. Yes, programming language ko ang SQL. It's for relational databases, and it's really important that you know at least foundations ng structured query language. Ayan, dito mo matututunan ko paano mag-manage ng large sets of data, and how we're going to group and join them together, its relation to one another. So, kung gusto mo mag-pursue ng role or profession as a database administrator, you need to know the inside and outsides of structured query language. Ayan. And next is data analytics. Ito din, isa na din to sa mga in-demand professions in the IT industry. So dito naman, this is where professionals learn how to examine data sets, ayan, and reach conclusions. Those that they predict future data, ayan, that can help the organization to create a more proper or a more better business or digital solutions. Ayan. Kalimutan ko yung right term. Pero ito, as I have said, it's a very in-demand skill right now. And dito, din na natututunan yung connected din siya sa machine learning and other programming languages. So ito sa mga strong, na nakikita sa industry, strong skill set na pwedeng mayroon ka. And if you have a foundational knowledge about data analytics, machine learning, it will really give you a big advantage if you want to pursue a bigger role in technology. Ayan, there's more. We also have data visualization. Dito naman, if you're going to look at data, di ba, napaka-intimidating at napakadaming information. So with data visualization, this makes it easier not only for you, but also for the stakeholders or for the organization as well to understand more and to come up with a prediction or an analysis or a conclusion. So sa data visualization kasi, this is how you do storytelling on bakit nga ba nila kailangan matutunan to or intindihan to. You can also show how it affects everything like the systems, the processes, or the organization as a whole. Next is data science. So dito naman, this role focuses more on how one person or one tech professional can interpret raw data and use it into something useful, ayan, that such as a feedback data that can guide them into their decision making, ayan. And this also includes learning programming languages such as SAS, R, Python, that can help them be more efficient in their role. And also connected to that is big data. Ito naman, ang focus nito is the use of new technology tools to be able to handle data more and mga hindi nakakayanan ng mga old tools. So this is also in demand right now kasi dito mas nagiging effective tayo on how we can solve problems and how we can handle data and also understand programming languages. So dito na mas na hahasa pa ating mga competencies when we use these tools and also can be a big advantage in our career. Ayan. Next, other skills, hard skills is project management. Ayan, project management naman, it's a very versatile role in tech. It's also in demand. So hindi mo kailangan mag-code with project management, but it's also recommended for you to be equipped of the skills with that kasi doon mo mas may intindihan on how for example, a project goes, on how it can affect other projects or other processes as well. So dito, it's important to have project management skills, how you're going to organize a team, how you're organize a project life cycle, communicate with the stakeholders, the organization, and how you be able to be an effective communicator to your team and to your client or the organization that you're working for. And tong may mga projects, we have shorter projects, long-term projects. So it depends. You can either be a project manager for example, a learning program, or for example, a community, a developer community. So those are one of the examples of project management. Next is automation. So then, common din to na in demand right now. Automation boosts efficiency, and ito talaga yung mga need ng company ngayon. I've also experienced this reducing mundane tasks na pwede naman natin i-automate. So people in the organization can focus more on the bigger picture, can focus more on the important things that they need, or the major tasks rather. So it's really important, and automation starts from it can be implemented in an entry-level position from help desk to cybersecurity. Even if you're technical support automation, you'll be utilizing automation tools. Ayan, kahit simpleng extensions, web extensions, they are considered automation tools na you don't need to manually press something in just for it to work. So yun siya. And last is business skills. So etong mga binanggit ko is how you interact, how you behave. Business skills is also important, hard skill-wise, how you negotiate and how you understand other people and how you are able to work with them. So dito mo makikita yung business priorities, goals, objectives, yung mission ng what you're working for, working with. And dito din nakikita kung ano yung mga challenges ng team mo or employees, and also the end users that what they are facing. And dito makikita mo how you're able to recommend solutions to these problems. Ayan. Ang daming skills, no? Pero ayan, sorry. So, ang daming skills, and hindi mo naman necessarily need matutunan lahat, pero it's really recommended for you to know at least the foundation of these skills. I know it's a lot, but this also depends on the specialization that you want to partake in. And again, I-mention ko na rin before yung kanina yung mga set nila. Kung ikaw ay infrastructure, go to network. Kung ikaw ay into cybersecurity, go to risk analysis. If you are into data analytics, go to machine learning. Ayan, data visualization. And ayun siya, it's really important to have these foundational skills. And yet again, and if you don't know kung ano pa yung specialization, you can start an entry-level position in technical support. Ayan. Kasi sa technical support, ang dami niyang natatouch na foundational skills na pwede niyong matutunan, even in it's in entry-level position. Ayan. So next is soft skills. Again, ito yung mga traits naman na dapat nating matutunan. Again, hindi lang dapat laging hard skills lang. It's always a balance. So first is, of course, communication. You need to be an effective communicator. Ayan. And it's really important kasi this is how you properly discuss itong mga certain projects and certain ideas and goals with your other colleagues or other team or stakeholder. So it's how you explain, how you interact, how you react, and how you give them the proper communication needed. So, meron tayong oral communication, meron tayong written communication, concision. Concision means how you communicate concisely, straight to the point. Common terms na maririnig sa industry is how you're going to communicate on a high level way, and collaboration. Ayan. It's in the tech industry, people might think na mag-isa ka lang. No, you work with a team, and that's where collaboration takes into place. Ayan. Next is adaptability. Of course, you need to learn how to be adaptable in any type of situation. So, what if, for example, nawalan ng internet, on how you're going to fix that as a tech professional? Of course, with the basic networking foundational skills that you have, you are able to help the person or the organization how to fix the internet, mga ganyan. Kasi malaking bagay yan, malaking downtime yan sa company. So, that set of skills, or for example, nawala na talagang internet, ano yung other way na you can do or you can still continue your work without relying on internet, mga ganyan. Determination. Ayan. So, hindi tayo mawawala ng issues or problems with our vendors or sa mga software, sa mga hardware processes when it comes to having a profession in the tech industry. And minsan may mga concerns with lack of teamwork or many other reasons that affects yung workflow. And being determined helps you to not only boost yourself but also your other peers to be more resilient, ayan, to always come up with a plan B, and be active. And that's where also being proactive comes in. You're able to manage your stress. You're able to be more sensitive to problems. You're able to brainstorm quickly, troubleshoot, restructure, and improve processes in the organization. Ayan, hindi mo hihintayin na pagsabihan ka pa kung ano dapat mong gawin, especially as tech professionals. We should always know the next step in everything that we do and be prepared in any situation that is brought up to us. Ayan. And of course, one of the soft skills is leadership. Hindi mo kailangan, you don't need to be in a management position in order to be a leader. You don't need that title na leader or team leader in order to become one. And being a leader, it's more of an action than a title. Being a leader is being a servant, being a follower, being a listener. You'll be able to take initiative and delegate the tasks to your peers. Ayan, and always focus on the end goal. Hindi pang sarili na you'll be able to demand things to your workmates. It's not about that. It's how you collaborate and how you communicate. They're interrelated with one another. So how are you be able to empower and encourage your other workmates and have integrity in everything that you do? So ayan, you work together. It's always a team. That's where also negotiation comes in. Of course, how are you going to help the company to improve processes? How are you going to make it more efficient and convenient to not only you, but to other people as well? So you need to negotiate na ito, if you use the software, it will cut down more costs to the company. And it will gain more productivity and also help improve the processes speedily. Ayan. So also, it's important to be aware of diversity and inclusiveness to other people as well. So, negotiate commonly din. Meron nga tayong ini-implement na systems sa company, pero those users are not aware or they don't have a technical know-how on how to use this. So, negotiate. You can propose a training to these organizations, to these departments, kung paano nila mas magagamit at ma-maximize yung tool na binigay sa kanila. And that's where presentation comes in. It can be a one-to-one or one-to-many conversation within the department, and its help. Mentoring is also connected to this, how you're going to present, how you're going to share with the stakeholders in a non-technical manner, share your ideas na mas maiintindihan nila. This is where also you show that you're an approachable tech professional, how you are going to engage. Ayan, dito, this soft skill helps you how you can reach more to different types of audiences. And dito din matututunan natin on how we can improve our public speaking, how we can get their attention to listen to us and to also negotiate their thoughts and express themselves where we are presenting. Ayan. And it's more on hindi lang siya na one-ended na ikaw lang mag-represent. It needs to be engaging and you'll be able to hear from other thoughts as well. And there are other soft skills, logical thinking. You need to consult, innovation, creativity, memory, judgment, multitasking. It's really important. Again, initiative, optimization, accuracy, and of course, building and managing expectations. Ayan. It might be downright overwhelming to learn about these skills, but it takes more experience, more collaboration, more communication in order for you to get there. And it's okay. Just take your time learning these skills and you'll be able to be equipped sa mga foundational knowledge na need nyo in order to get started. And dito na nga tayo. How did I get started in the tech industry as a student? And is it possible to start your career as a student as early as now? And sasagutin natin siya, yes. The answer is yes. So very short lang, I've also shared this with other universities, but why I chose computer science, kasi hindi ko alam kung ano gusto ko sa college. Although, yes, mahilig ako sa computers, I love doing research. I told myself growing up na nakikita ko yung sarili ko working in front of a computer with a lot of paperwork, ganon ko siya nakikita. And no senior high school ako, I enrolled nung grade 11 ako as STEM student. So kami unang batch ng senior high school. And nung mag-grade 12 na kami, hindi kasi kami naka-separate into strands nung grade 11. Nung grade 12 na kami, nag-shift ako into Techbook ICT. Kasi may isang student na tinanong yung sister, yung principal namin, pag magte-take ng ComSci, ano dapat strand? And sabi, Techbook ICT. So I shifted into Techbook ICT. And nung grade 12 ako, 600 kami sa senior high school. I met a lot of people and I've also met these guys. So, eto, di ko sila classmates. They reached out to me and they invited me to join them to create like a mini startup game development group. And we call them Atcha Entertainment. And if you want to see yung mga games na ginawa namin, nasa Facebook page namin siya. And ang meaning ng Atcha Entertainment, kahit wala kaming alam, but we're very passionate into creating games, we wanted to pursue this dream and this passion to create something out of nothing. And dito ko na-discover yung word na Atcha. Atcha meaning is working with your own hands or working independently. So, ang ginawa namin as a team, pinagsama-sama namin yung skills namin and this is how we delegated our task. I focused more on the designing. Meron kaming mobile developer, meron kaming animator, and meron kaming game developer. Ayan siya. I used our resources. Dati nung senior high school ako, wala akong laptop. So, nagtutulungan kami. Sa school kami nagde-develop. Doon namin tinutuloy yung mga projects namin. And, unfortunately, nung graduate na kami ng senior high school, may iba-iba silang gustong college courses. And ako na lang yung natira sa school namin, sa St. Paul, and we separated the ways. They pursued their programs in different universities. Kaya hindi na namin natuloy or naging at halt or at pause ang Atcha Entertainment. But at present, I'm very proud of them kasi tinutuloy pa rin nila yung passion nila. Isa sa kanila, nasa Play Store na yung games, nasa Play Store na nung isa yung mga mobile application, yung isa magaling na leader na gumagawa ng animation, sorry. And ako ito, nagsasalita in front of you guys, doing my passion in teaching. Ayan, I really love to teach. Ayan, nung third year ko lang din nalaman yun. So, ayan siya, we still continue even though hindi namin na pursue to in the future. We're still planning to continue Atcha Entertainment. Ayun, ako lang yung babae doon. Ayan. And next na, so ano nga ba yung naging experience ko as a computer science student? So before, I was a student leader. I was the former president and former core group member of the Junior Philippine Computer Society, SPU Manila chapter. And with that, nung pandemic, nahirapan din talaga ako. It's really hard. That's why I understand you guys learning in this kind of setup. Mahirap. And madaming nawalan ng madaming nagsara na school, madaming hindi na nakapag-enroll. So, ang initiative talaga namin is to reach out to these people and still help them learn kahit hindi na sila nag-aaral or mga out-of-school youth. So, we create tutorial videos. Ayan siya. And then, I create tutorial videos about web development. Live siya. I do a peer mentoring. And that's how I started creating videos sa YouTube ko. So, itong YouTube ko, this is since 2012 pa siya. I really love creating videos. Pero hindi ko na-realize na kaya ko pala or na-enjoy ko palang magturo. Ayan. And sharing your knowledge is really powerful. It's really empowering. It can help more people to be empowered, to be more efficient, and to collaborate and share them. It's like a ripple effect. So that's the good thing about sharing the knowledge. Ayan. Also, I collaborated internationally with a computer science student in Tunisia. Shinare ko yung mga experiences ko kung bakit ako nag-techbook ICT and why we should create as CSIT students. However, nagsimula talaga ako with my content dahil lang nasa-stress ako at dahil hirap akong mag-aral online. And that's when I started to create how to survive online classes during a pandemic. So, hindi siya specifically tech-related video, pero ayan, makikita nyo, third year ako niyan. That's how I release my stress. Ayan. And with that, nakita ng community yung video ko, How to Survive. Kung makita nyo dyan, medyo pa utal-utal pa ako, shy ako. I'm really awkward that time kasi hindi ko pa talaga napapractice yung public speaking skills ko. And nakita yung video ko and I was invited by one of the developer student club communities in based naman to in AMA Computer College, Caloocan. Computer science student ako, wala akong work experience, pero they invited me to do a talk about SQL. So, ayan siya. And this is my very first talk in a university. And the rest is history. So, last year, ayan, starting from December up until February, I shared my knowledge across different universities, across different developer communities, both technical and non-technical. Ayan, in LaSalle, in different state universities, in different companies, ayan, Mapua, different school organizations. I talk about web development, information security, database systems, networking. I also collaborate with other developer communities to learn about the foundational skills that people need. Dire-diretso, di ba? So, ayun siya. I love connecting and collaborating. That's also how you will get an opportunity in technology. And for example, this one, eto, mga natutunan ko to sa work. And in our field, we should not only rely on sa mga skills na tinuturo sa atin sa school, but also continuous learning talaga siya. So ito, nagturo ko sa school namin about PHP. Ayan. I also do talk kung bakit, non-technical talks, kung bakit ako nag-computer science. Ayan, I talked about UI prototyping and wireframing, about web development careers, and many more. And with that, yun yung naging starting point ko is when I did share my knowledge, engage with other people, collaborate. Natuto din ako sa mga mentors. Sa simula, hindi ko naman alam talaga lahat. So it takes time for you to learn the skills that you need. And this is how I started. Hindi ako nag-apply for a job. When I was invited by FIGMA, an Australian company, I was invited to do a talk about FIGMA. And knowing that computer science student pa lang ako, of course, I doubted myself kung I should accept the invitation kasi there are front-end developers na pwede naman nilang imbitahin. Pero in our industry, and as a tech student, there's always a risk. And hindi mo malalaman ang isang bagay kung hindi mo susubukan. So I accepted that invitation. I did research about Figma. And ayan, before that talk, I brought up to Efren, yung CEO ng company, na I was interested in applying for their internship. I didn't apply kasi nag-hesitate ako, baka hindi ko kaya as a student and started working early. Pero I brought it up to him and then nagulat na lang ako, job interview na lang ako. And then after that job interview, all I heard was, you're hired. So yun yung story ko on how I got my first job. And it's possible for you guys. So just always invest in your skills talaga. And now, a year later, a year after working in the tech industry, I've experienced roles again such as social media specialist. So ito, hindi siya technical role, but I focus on helping developer communities grow specifically in the company, provided free webinars and trainings to developers, young students, and career shifters. I also work as an IT support associate. Very important talaga ang support role even if it's entry level, ang dami mong matututunan na foundational skills. Also work as an application analyst to help the organization maximize automation, digitalization, ayan, and create effective and efficient processes in the company. I'm currently working as a technical community manager, so that's my freelance job. I work with education and we help Amazon Web Services share more knowledge about cloud technology. Ayan. And I'm also currently working full-time at Core Technology. Ayan. It's a restaurant company based in New York. And how? Paano mo nagawa yun, Atcha? Ang turo sa amin lagi is to think outside the box. It's really true. We are in an age right now that in the industry, it's a very it's a very competitive world. You need to show how you are different. Hindi naman natin necessarily stand out, but what makes you unique, what makes you different? Yes, you need to graduate, you need to have these skills na pinakita ko sa inyo, but what makes you different? Always identify kung anong strengths mo, explore mo yung different fields, kung hindi mo pa sure kung alin yung gusto mo. That's how you're able to navigate and empower yourself to discover kung ano ba talaga yung kakayahan mo in the field of tech. And I always share talaga kung ano yung mga naging experience ko, how to get started, and how to start freelancing as a student, how to get a full-time job, and also leadership. It's very important, especially for those women out there trying to find their voice in the field of technology. It's really important for you to express yourself and never um, hesitate to show what you're capable of. Ayan. And in here, lahat ng mga sinishare ko sa inyo is also with the help of those professionals and inspirational people around me. I was also given the opportunity to be a mentor in hackathons in different verticals, and nakasama ko and I meet industry leaders and professionals, mga deans, mga CEOs, mga software engineers, CTOs, mga data consultants, ayan, and many more. And ang tinuturo nila lagi din, na natutunan ko din sa kanila, ang goal talaga namin as mentors, public speakers, is to help you to become better than us. Yun talaga yung goal. And I want you guys to take these lessons na natututunan nyo right now and to apply them after our session. Ayun. And if you want to learn more how I got started as an IT support associate in an entry level position, you can watch this interview that I did with Sir Rafi, yung CTO. Subscribe na din kayo sa kanya. I shared how it is important to, ayan, my feedback na nakikita nyo, to give your best shot regardless if you're employed or not. Sabi dito, because the job is not even guaranteed after you get a degree, and it's really important. That's why I encourage you to start practicing this skills, mag-advance learning kayo, learn outside what is being taught in school, and it will help you go a long way. Ayan, I'm almost at the end. So this is the bigger picture, how you can connect and collaborate. And ano ba yung naging buhay ni Atcha after college? It's still the same thing. Malaking advantage na nagkaroon ako ng industry experience as a student. And ito talaga yung secret recipe ko, is the support system. I wouldn't be able to do this without the people around me, without the people who support me and encourage me to continue. And a way for me to reach out and collaborate is through Facebook groups. And I encourage you to do that as well. Immerse yourself, or kaya be active on your school organizations. Work together, communicate, and at the end of the day, nasa sa inyo yan. If they believe that you can do it, bakit hindi? So, ayun siya. And these are the examples of the communities that you can join. You have Angular, Apper, Stackleague. Ayan, madaming co-partners ang Stackleague, PWA, Philippine IT Organization, our users group, and many more. again, going back to the question, bakit ka nga ba nag-IT? After this talk, na-intimidate ka ba ang daming skills or mas na-push ka na, ang dami palang pwedeng aralin. It's more knowledge, more opportunities, diba? More skills, more job openings, ayan, na you can apply into, you can join different organizations and be empowered. And technology, yes, it's a very in-demand field right now and malaki ang kita doon. So kung yun yung nagpapamotivate sa inyo, just keep learning and keep pushing, keep studying, and never stop learning. Ayan. It's really important. And if you want more resources, you can reach out or you can follow my social media accounts to get more free resources and training. So I have a Facebook page, Atcha Abe. Diyan ako nag-share ng mga opportunities, mga internships, mga free webinars. And also I have a YouTube channel. Nandyan yung mga foundational tutorials ko about computer science. Meron din ako mga challenges, entertainment vlogs. And if you want to connect with me professionally on LinkedIn, ayan yung LinkedIn ko. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter. Ayan guys, and let me know what you want to learn about next. So you can scan this QR code for your feedback. Let me know how I did on this talk and make topic suggestions kayo for me to share. Just scan this or go to go.education.ph/speaker feedback_atcha. Ayan, thank you so much for your time, guys. I hope you learned a lot. And you can feel free and reach out to me kung mayroon pa kayong future questions on my social media accounts. And I'm very happy to reply to them or to connect with you more. Ayan, thank you, guys. Always enjoy learning lang and stay safe. Thank you.